What is up, YouTube? It's Elliot here. Welcome back to Neanderthal Fitness, and today I'm aiming to debunk a big myth. A myth that to eat on the paleo diet is too expensive and you can't do it, and a myth that it is too expensive to eat healthily. Okay, and how am I going to do that? Quite simply, I'm going to talk you through the shop that I just did. Like every item as it comes for the price it was, calories, everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, unfortunately it really bugged me. I went over my budget by 20p, but for £20 and 20 pence, I have purchased myself 6 days worth of paleo, wholesome, healthy food. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into it to tell you exactly how I've done this. And I'm going to put a disclaimer and say technically this video should be you can eat paleo for between 20 and 25 pound a week. The reason being that I did manage to pick up on some items that were on offer today, and obviously they won't always be on offer, so I'll either have to find cheaper alternatives or the price is going to go slightly up. But basically, if you're on a budget and you want to get lean, shredded and ripped just in time for beach season, then absolutely you can do it. For 20 to 25 pound a week you can eat paleo 100% healthy. Okay, so let me run you through it. I've got here my trusty receipt, because the other half is in the kitchen cooking, and so I can't really drag out every item. But really quickly, I'm just going to bust you through what I got and how much this set me back. So, again, I say again, slight disclaimer, I will just say that there is, so when I added up the calories, there are a few items here that I didn't include. Well, one actually, because I probably won't drink all of it. So it's my lacto-free milk. I got 2 bottles, 2 litres of that. But I will probably only get through one this week. I just have that with my protein shake, so I have 200 mils of that a day. So I might do just over 1 carton of that, but so I only added the calories from 1 carton, and I haven't included the calories from my protein shakes because it's just literally from the food I bought minus that one thing. Okay, so I got 2 tubs of or cartons of lacto-free milk. They are $1.38 each. Sometimes some of the supermarkets do them for £1, and obviously if you're not lactose intolerant, you can definitely get milk cheaper than $1.38 a litre. If you're lactose intolerant, yeah, look out for when they do. Most of the supermarkets do 3 for £3, which obviously shaves 38p off each of the 3, which is pretty good. I've got 3 cans of tomatoes, which were 31 pence each. Hardly broke the bank there. I've got 6 cans of skinless, boneless mackerel fillets in sunflower oil. I prefer olive oil, and the price is the same, which is 66p a can, because I get the supermarket own brand rather than Prince's, which is over £1, I think, or at least 90 something p. I would prefer olive oil, but they were all out, so I went sunflower oil. Always olive oil, sunflower oil, and as a last resort, brine. Never tomato sauce, never the chili sauce. All that stuff's full of sugar and shit, and you actually get considerably less fish. So if you look at the proportion of the can that's fish, it's much less when you have the sauces, so you get less protein and more sugar for the same amount of money, which is not an economy at all. It's horrendous. If you want it to be tomatoey, add some tomatoes. Okay, I got 3 Matteson smoked sausages. If you guys don't know what these are, they're like sausages that are in like a horseshoe shape. They're kind of like Polish or German sausages. They don't have to go in the fridge when they're unopened. They're just like vacuum-packed, cured sausages. But they're great. I have them for lunches because I can just have half one of those sliced up, with some veggies, and it's so quick I don't have to cook or think about preparing anything for lunches when I've got to take them to work. So I got 3 of those. That's the thing that was mainly on offer. They're £1 each. Normally they are £1.38, I think, the same as the milk. So I've saved just over £1 on those, but that's 6 meals worth of meat, 6 lunches worth of meat for £3, or normally it would be like about just under £5 or something like that. I got a big bag of frozen broccoli florets for 90p, big bag of frozen mixed cabbage for £1. I got some fresh carrots, a kilo for 45p. I got 3 courgettes for £1. I got, this again was on offer, so this should have been £2, but it was down to £1.75. I got 6 organic extra special sausages that are 100% gluten free. They've got no rusk, anything, so they're like 99% pork, just some spices. So that was £1.75 for 6. I got 500 grams of the budget beef mince for £1.81. I got a turkey drumstick, which is huge. The thing is like this. I think it says it's 700 grams, but that's obviously with a bone through the middle. That was £2. And I got a tub of cottage cheese, which is 64p. So let me talk you through that. In total, as I say, that's £20 and 20 pence. And what do we get for £20 and 20 pence? Okay, it might sound like a lot on the receipt, but let's actually think about what we've got there. So the mackerel and cottage cheese we put together for a delicious, quick breakfast. If you guys want to see what that looks like, hit me up in the comments and I'll do a video explaining it, but it's what I have for breakfast every day right now. I mix a couple of tablespoons of cottage cheese with a tin of mackerel, skinless boneless mackerel, and a little bit of black pepper, maybe put a pinch of mustard in if you've got it, and you know, that is delicious. It's really good, really mild, not that fishy, and you get loads of protein because you get 26 grams per can of mackerel plus whatever you get from the cottage cheese and all your healthy fats and omega-3s. So that's breakfast done. We got 6 of those down the hatch. Lunches, again, we got 6 of those. We're going to have half a Madison sausage sliced up, and we're going to nuke down or cook up some frozen veg, or if you prefer fresh veg, the price difference is not really that much. I just get frozen for you know, when I'm doing my lunches in the evening. I don't have that much time, so I slice up the ready done sausage. I cook the frozen veg for like 2 to 5 minutes, however long it takes, and then that's lunch ready to go. I just let it cool down and put it away. So that's then 6 lunches of veg and meat. And then dinner, we've got a selection with the tin tomatoes and the beef. I've got some celery left over from last week, and I also bought some carrots and courgettes, so I'm going to make some chilies. Obviously chili powders and stuff not included because they're kind of cupboard staples. I already have them. I didn't have to buy them this week, and so you know, you might have herbs and spices too. If not, your initial shop will obviously be more expensive if you want those. But I'm going to do 2 beef chilies on 2 separate days, so that's 2 dinner meals. I'm going to do 2 meals with the turkey. One is going to be turkey and veg. One is going to be this turkey, veg and tin tomato kind of mix thing, kind of like turkey chili, I guess, but without chili powder. So that's 4 meals. And then the 3 sausages. So I got the pack of 6 sausages. I'm going to have 3 one meal, 3 another meal. So I got 6 evening meals, 6 breakfast, 6 lunches, all packed full of veggies, all packed full of healthy proteins and fats. Very, very low carb. And I'll give you the exact breakdown of that. So just for the food I bought, minus that 1 carton of milk, so you can add on extra calories for that carton of milk. And obviously for me, I'm adding calories from a protein shake as well. Only about 100 something a day because it's just whey protein. It's not like a weight gainer or anything. But that's 7,000. It's actually written on my phone, which I'm filming on, so I can't check now because my tablet was dead. But it's between 7,000 and 8,000 calories, just somewhere like 7,600, I believe, 7,600 calories for the week. That's minus the veg. That's just the meat and milk and fish and cottage cheese, right? Because the veg is negligible calories anyway. We're just doing it because it's filling, it's satiating, and you know, it's delicious and it's good for us. It's got vitamins and minerals. But so the main bulk of your calories, 7,600 for 6 days. That works out at about 1,200 to 1,300 per day. If you add in the protein shake, it's more like 1,400 or 1,500, depending on how much you have. And you know, if you have some cheese or just, it allows for leftovers and things, you know, that you might have from the week before that you can add in for a few extra calories. And you're looking at between 1,200 and 1,500, maybe 1,600 calories a day. Obviously 1,600 calories would be adding in a lot of leftovers, but for £20 and 20 pence, I've got just over 1,200 calories a day, and obviously I've got protein shakes to go with that, so I'm probably going to be close to 1,100 calories. And I'm obviously in a cut. I'm trying to get lean. Now, if you're a woman, if you're a female, a lady, whatever you like to be called, you know, don't want to come across as massively sexist. You know, if you are of the female persuasion, then that is loads, like plenty of calories. If you're cutting, 12, 13, 1400 calories is probably absolutely where you want to be, bang on, to cut and get lean. If you're a guy, most guys are bigger, taller than me. Obviously, I'm only 5'7" and I'm fairly slight, so I do not feel hungry eating this way. In between meals, I am not getting hungry, I'm not dizzy, I don't have headaches, I don't have any of the symptoms that you get from going on a really low calorie diet. So I feel pretty good on, this amount of calories. But for some bigger guys, you will need more calories even if you're in a cut. But if you do eat this way, you would get super shredded, super lean really quickly. But it's probably not, something that you can keep doing. So if you're more like closer to 200 pounds, then obviously you're going to be spending closer to 25, 30 pound a week. But still, that's so cheap considering some people spend over £100 a week and they're buying biscuits and I don't know, microwave meals and crap, and they're like, oh, I can't afford to eat healthily. Well, there you have it. For just over £20, you can eat 100% paleo for 6 days. You can have 3 square meals that are really healthy, full of vegetables, every day for 6 days. And you can have some delicious dinners for 6 days. All paleo, all healthy, all meat, fats, proteins, and low carb. It's ideal for keto dieters, paleo dieters, whatever. That is good shit for £20 there. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, if you like the sound of any of the meals I do plan to do some cooking videos as I get more adventurous with my paleo cooking. So hit me up in the comments and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about with any one of those meals. Peace and love, my friends.